Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. My name is Maybe Dennis, and this time we are starting at the title screen because last time we just finished a chapter. That's right, we continue with the main story. We continue to explore the Upper Atia region where we encountered some of our old friends such as Doran and Bam Bam, where we saw a giant monster, but then Bam Bam was sick and we needed to help him. So Doran manned up, got him a weird mushroom, and now Bam Bam's all better and they're continuing their journeys. But then we also went to the end of the Atia region, where we found the Cloud Keep. We went up, found Nia sleeping in the pod, and just as she's about to wake up, BAM! She gets nailed right in the heart by Council D and Council J. So we had a rematch with them. We really got through to Yorin, got him to come back to the good side, and the fight ended up with Yorin and D fusing, and then Yorin forcing them to have an annihilation effect. So right now, seems like actually, you know what? That hit wasn't fatal. Nia can tank that. So we're gonna continue with the main story because it just ended with her waking up. Book time.
N and M. Another version of us. What are we really? Why do we exist in the first place? The answers are within me, together with her hopes and dreams. I will give them a voice. I will make him hear our truth.
Okay. Onwards to chapter 7 we go. Hi, Nia. Is this present Nia or past Nia? Oh no, Melia's here too. This has got to be the past.
300 days remain to the intersection. It seems we might make it.
Yes. It took every bit.
Oh, they're in communication.
But we built it.
To prepare for the time our two worlds collide.
All that we are is contained within. Memories and our souls.
We will all be gone, and then reborn. Will it be a new beginning, or our demise? No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course and show us the true meaning of our deed.
Oh, intro cutscene. Oh. Oh, the intro cutscene wasn't us, but a different version of us way in the past when the worlds combined. Oh.
In the distant past.
You know, I was wondering like why we didn't see that scenery again, because that was clearly like a very happy town-esque area, but you don't have that kind of civilization here. People don't even know what a city is. And yeah. That answers that.
What was once a single world was cleft in twain. Plus and minus, on the surface they were identical. These two worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as they wended their way towards their own respective futures. However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite.
Ah.
Though it would spell certain destruction.
The worlds literally
Should the two worlds
fuse together.
intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be, leaving only light. Light, a shining beacon in the darkness, the last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time. And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We pooled our knowledge and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin.
Origin.
An ark containing all the world's data, recorded in words of light, carrying hope into the future. Origin was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then,
It's a
time was
backup.
upon us. The reboot process failed to initiate.
Uh-oh.
Instead, in that instant, the worlds became still. By the will of Mobius.
So it's their fault.
And at the heart of it was their ringleader, Zed. You could say Zed embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing everything.
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that.
Wait, why does the background look like it's fake?
Only to keep everything in its place in stasis and create an eternity to abide within. As was their wish.
He made our lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kavesi Queen. To what end? To access the memories in Origin. To bend them to his will. He needed a key held only by its creators. A key? A heart might be more fitting. Zed used the key held by the Queen of Keves and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world. And having shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
I don't-
Life and death.
I don't quite get it.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
So I guess you have another key.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create the Ouroboros stones.
Oh.
Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small extent.
Oh, wait, that thing seems
One of
familiar.
the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Yes, but not completely. Huh? Remember, have you not succumbed to Mobius's power before?
Yeah, we tried.
As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, you too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown, smashing through the rules he established. With your
Yep,
Ouroboros powers
I remember that.
and the Sword of the End, both.
The sword of the end.
The sword you hold. It is a byproduct of resonance between the Kavesi Queen's heart and Origin.
Does that mean it's like an Ouroboros stone?
The Ouroboros stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you too.
Inside of us.
Keys? Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Right. Infiltrate Origin, then free it and the Kavesi Queen from Zed. From the hands of Mobius once and for all.
If we do free it, will we get to change the world? It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that? Your Majesty...
If you desire to have a future before you,
I need to know. Zed and Mobius. Must they be our enemy?
Noah. Now that is something for you to decide.
Stop speaking in
After
riddles.
confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
All right.
Come this way.
I'm gonna be honest, I still didn't quite get it. All I know is that the worlds were merging. They made a backup. The world time stopped. Zed controlled Origin, and now he controls the world because Origin is basically the backup and he has all the data. I guess? Yeah, that's how I interpret it. I have no idea.
Behold. There at the nadir of the vortex sleeps Origin.
In the sea?
Oh, going back to the
Beneath
Condensia
sea
region.
none may tread, Zed spins his world-spanning web.
So you're saying the Queen of Kevis, she's there as well?
Well, snuff me. I want to save the Queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there? You can't even get near without being ripped apart.
Oh, that place.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole Origin shebang, yeah?
I have no idea how.
Right. Actually, I kinda don't.
But you're the Queen!
I was asleep
How
for
do you
so
not
long.
know that?
This is shocking.
Absolute nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
I don't know how to respond.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on.
Hmm?
Mio, don't you get to use those Mobius powers?
Well,
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there!
Pew!
Those clowns were doing it all the time!
actually,
Go on.
I can't use them right now. The Mobius powers.
What?
She got
I
disconnected.
noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Uni.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must be Zed.
Huh?
The power of Mobius. It's part of the flow and fabric of the world. What is permitted and what is prohibited is subject to Zed's whims. Even with Origin, not every Mobius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed himself cannot grasp what's beyond his reach. Therein is my hope based.
We're still stuck, though. We know where to go, but we're kind of dead in the water here.
You gotta cut the water.
Vortex, then.
The water.
Mr. Salmon.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he said about a ship that could brave the great sea.
Ultimate vessel. That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean...
There might be a way to get there, after all.
And Nia's like,
All
whew,
right, let's go.
Yeah.
not my fault anymore.
Finally, our
Not my
lucky
fault.
break.
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Mobius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
Oh, we just left Nia.
Your Majesty.
Huh?
Thanks a lot. Things are looking up.
Sure.
Okay.
Right, okay. I think I understand.
Travis?
If you're looking for Samon, he'll be in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
Wait, there's a chest. There should be a chest. I'm gonna go get it. And can we talk to Nia? Does not seem like the NPCs are here. Another thing. Now that we are officially in Chapter 7, I want to see if we can do any of the hero quests. So, Noah's is proceed with the main story. Senna's is continue with the main story. Ethel's maturation process. No ideas for Miyabi. Kamaravi's is having Ethel undergo the maturation process. Go to the city with Monica and complete Promise to the Future. Progress the main story for Ashera. Take Gondor to Agnes Castle and complete Knowing Your Family. And so Ethel can do a maturation process. Don't know how to do that. I'm assuming we go back to Colony Omega because that's where they matured. You know what? I'll continue with the main story for a little bit just to get a little taste of what we need to see. Oh yeah, they're right here. Damn, they go fast. Take us back to the city. I need to go there anyway for Monica's quest. Okay, we've seen this cutscene several times before, so I can probably just skip through it in editing.
I'm just glad the people in the city made it through unscathed.
Me too. It's a huge weight off my mind.
Yeah, whew. Oh man, we gotta get back at Shania eventually. Blah 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 blah. And that's what happened.
Ah, friends mean old Butte. She tucked away, all cozy in dock number 3.
What? Really?
Curious?
We are.
All righty. Then please follow Sam on to port.
Okay, let's see what this boat looks like. So, about this dock number 3. Wop, 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 wop. Ship is culmination of life ambition, so if anything happened, someone die of heart fracture. That's why she hidden sneaky like. I forgot what voice I gave Salmon. Is that where you're keeping it? Dock number 3, right this way, please. Salmon, take you. I noticed that on the map there was some unexplored part, but I guess it's this door that we were just never able to access.
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Hopefully.
Sweet! And you got it all ready, too.
For me?
It's like a different beast from what we've been using.
I'd venture to call it a masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
Please not to get garments in twist. This is just hull.
Just the hull.
Key element of engine not quite ready yet. Ship without engine is like torpedo wrap without filling of tasty sausage.
What about the vegetarian ones?
Crime against cuisine. Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage like ship without engine.
Exactly.
Mr. Salmon, what is it the engine needs?
Fetch
To be
quest.
precise, just need core component. Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make. unfortunately, only have this one here.
I've seen that metal before. It's the same as Noah's sword, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Also,
Give me your sword.
metal that go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers. Friends know eye patches block Mobius tracking, surely.
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emits special wavelengths. This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map
Oh, we got 6 of
where
them.
metal can be located, but Samon could not visit. Every place is fearsome scary.
Can't you just use the metal from the eye patches?
Those important equipment for lost numbers, so no can do. And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mio, look over here.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep. It's that thing that the Queen had.
Alright, she did make the
Mr.
Ouroboros
Salmon.
stones.
So if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship.
Naturally. With that can make ship with power and defense that weather any storm or hole in sea.
How long would it take to build?
We'll give it 3 days, tops.
Wow, that's real snappy.
Good, as time is of the essence.
All right, let's crack on.
Yeah. Mr. Salmon, don't you worry. We'll get you your parts.
Meh.
Wait, hold, Ponios. Salmon thinks Salmon deserves some kind of explanation. Ah, right. Here's the thing. Mobius win. Now Salmon get it. So friends want to use ship. Well then, that only mean one thing. To make friends search for core parts easier, Salmon must update data from previously. How's that? Data derived from observed source could only show broad stroke positions, but now Salmon will make data more precise. Currently, it can only constrain it to area about 2,000 square metri. But with more elbow grease, should be able to increase accuracy to within 200 metri. That's good, right? This'll be a walk in the park. Indeedy-doo. It might take us less time than I'd anticipated. Right. Mr. Salmon, sir, you're sort of our hero right now. So friends, currently have any ideas? Definitely. We know who has the pot in the Atia region. We should go there now. Splendid! Then while friends itinerate, Salmon will analyze remaining locations. We'll send details when ready. Hope friend excited. Thank you, Mr. Salmon. Alright then, let's go. Let's get going. Yeah, first stop, the Cloud Keep. Ooh, the ultimate vessel.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Dock number 3. Let's look around for a little bit because we don't...
This is what we were after.
Be
Okay.
sure to tuck it away safely.
Secret storage key? I don't know what that is. You know what, we'll continue for a little bit. Let's go to the Cloud Keep and see Nia.
I didn't expect we'd be going back to meet the Queen again so soon.
Oh, super
Have to
quick.
be on our best behavior.
Nia, give us your parts.
What? Why are you here again?
Get out. Get out of my house.
What?
Oh,
Hey?
But I want this piece. Don't take this piece from me.
The gears of origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Back all proper like.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it.
You knew we'd be coming back though, right? It was all a part of your grand design.
Yeah, sure.
The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that?
The zoom into Senna's face.
Right, certainly. The future isn't something you can just be given. You do have to reach for it. With your own hands, yes.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start.
Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Bye-bye again.
Wait a moment. How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
I mean...
We're gonna plunge into the Great Sea's vortex.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth?
I guess, maybe?
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic. We're going in blind.
Take this.
What's this?
Oh, that gave us information.
Is this Origin?
A certain Nopon engineer was involved. On the Agnian side of Origin's construction.
Oh,
That's an early blueprint left behind
Is
from
that
those days.
reference to Torah?
The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you?
You know, this really makes me wonder, like, is it possible that Nia will join our party? I know Melia is stuck, but she's just like right here chilling. I don't know what else she's doing.
By the way, after you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right?
Yes.
So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well.
Even as I sleep,
Got TV.
information on everything in this world collects right here.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.
Okay, I guess we're leaving her there. Yeah! That's the first bit of Origin metal taken care of. Oh, a call from Mr. Salmon. You can see me in the background like, yep, I'm in this call too. Mellow. Friends find first part now? Yeah, just a moment ago. You got good timing, man. What friend saying? Sound place call after seeing source of signal moving. Very evident proof of very evident proof of obtained. Oh, well, you know what I say to that? Meh. His senses could detect such a small displacement. Truly impressive. Mr. Salmon, I'm guessing since you called us. Ah, yes. Have finished location data analysis. For only 2 places, however. In north of Atia region and east of Candencia region. Those 2 signals, Salmon could triangulate for more precision. Data just updated, so please check. We got it. Thanks again, Mr. Salmon. Not to worries. Please to keep up good work. So the Atia and Candencia region next, huh? The one in Atia is, huh? In Everblight Plain. And for Candencia, the data seems to be pointing to Cape Arcafor in the Erythia Sea. Cape Arcafor. I wonder if that's the one place that I couldn't access. Righto! Let's get on with it, loves. Got Origin Medal. Atia Region 1 is here. Which... admittingly, I don't quite remember this. Okay. And the Candencia Region 1 is... no idea, it's not showing up on the map. I guess we'll find out after Atia Region 1. Okay, I think that's enough main story for now. We'll do the fetch quest eventually, but what I want to do now actually is to do some Ascension quests. Notably, actually, either that or to go to every colony and see what's up. If there's any, like, new quests that appear. You know what, I'll actually do that. This episode might be a little bit side questy again, but I'm too curious. Since we're in the Atia region, we'll start off with Colony 4, where home is. I mean, Colony 9.
So this is Noah, Lance, and Uni's old colony.
Yep.
Feels weird when you put it like that.
We got an eye. What's that you're looking at? Data from the Candencia region? Yep. Ellis asked me to find data for her. News of Ellis. I don't remember who that is. That one key that we found that was apparently from a Lost Numbers. Still I have no idea what to do with it. There are a lot of things in this game that I'm honestly not quite sure I have the loose ends tied up yet. I'm sure there's an answer in game, but I don't know. I don't know what it is or where to find answers to it. Okay, we got some new dialogue. When we went salvaging with Ellis, she met up with the Nopon caravan. They told her that a place called Hope's Rest had fertile soil for growing plants, but honestly it seems a bit far away. She did go to the Candencia region. The command has been good enough to make time to talk to each one of us personally. As part of the reason why, as I work hard for the colony, and for myself, I'm finding myself really motivated to do my best for the commander. Oh, there are a lot of eyes. Oh, wow. Those spongy spud things? They're delish. So much so that I wonder if it's almost lunchtime all the time now. Spongy spud eval. Spongy spuds are so good. I could eat them by the sack load. I know. I can make space in my belly for them. I can always do that. Potato lover.
Sounds like a scoop.
Arla. No, I heard of Milik Meadows? It's site of ultra spooky cave. Commander, before Xeon, sent out survey team there once, but not one single pawn returned. Maybe inside cave is a surprisingly pleasant place. They just decide to live in there forever, hopefully? Okay, that might be it for Colony 4. One of these is definitely a quest. Oh, this is a quest? Huh. Potato lovers.
Come round for a second.
I was wondering why there are 2 potato ones, but if one of them's gonna lead to a quest, I guess so. Anyone else get the feeling that Colony 9 folks might be eating a bit too many spongy spuds? Seems to me like they really fell in love with them. Yeah, they seem to always be eating them. Eating them is one thing, but did you hear them talking about saving Ionius with them? Isn't that what we're doing too, curiously enough? Course is not, or is it? Well, if nothing else, spongy spuds are helping ease the food shortages, so people don't have to fight so hard over resources. And if they don't have to fight, isn't that saving the world? In some sense, at least. Don't get me wrong. I'm not arguing with that logic. I'm just trying to point out that there's an important point you're missing. And that is? It is, eating nothing but potatoes is boring as all get out. Manana cannot take that lying down. Potato cuisine contains hidden depth. Amount of possible variation so high is practically endless. With wings of Mananuk at spatula can eat potatoes all life and never be satisfied. Well, I dare say this might just be Manana's time to shine then. Seeing how that lot always basically just steamed the spuds, I think that might be a bit of mercy. Manana will get on the case immediately. Time to save the world with potatoes is now! Required hero was Xeon, so we gotta equip
Let's lay
him.
out the facts.
The Spongy Spud eval. Everyone's talking about the Spongy Spuds. They're mouth-watering even if you just steam them. Didn't I say they were delicious? You look well made up. Not surprised, he got teary-eyed just from eating them raw. Not just that. We can reliably raise a sizable yield without much difficulty. This has put a lot of minds at ease. I think it's safe to say that Spongy Spuds are the key to Colony 9's survival. The whole colony seems much brighter now. Everybody's getting a go of working on the fields. When people are less anxious, they're less prone to confrontation too. I just wish we had a similar way to reduce inter-colony hostilities. Don't we? Maybe we should give it a try. Give what a try exactly? Let's try spreading Spongy Spuds to other colonies. They'd solve food shortages and maybe help a little with the tension and anxiety of the war. Colony 9 certainly works as a successful test model, but are you sure this is going to work? We'll do our best to make it work. Hunger makes it hard to think rationally. It eats away at the heart. We need to free people from that anguish. Let's get going. Spread the good news of the Spongy Spud. We can't waste any time. I'll call some friends. We'll continue this conversation in the Colony 9's commander's office. Crusader for Spuds. Okay. News of Ellis.
I think we need to discuss this.
So, about Ellis, or Eilis, seems like she hasn't come back to Colony 9 in forever. That's worrying. No one has any ideas? Not in the slightest. It looks like she upped and left in 11th, so that narrows it down. I think she's probably okay, but if she's taking the 11th out, then she might mean to bring back something big. Maybe she needs to travel a great distance. What business would she have outside of Colony 9? Either way, we're going to find her, right? What if she's in trouble? Come on, hop up, let's go. Yeah. Ah! That's right, she said something about the soil in Hope's Rest. Hope's Rest? There's nothing there anymore. Should we check around the prison? Let's see if we can find her. A chance encounter. It'd be funny if we met with Doran and Bam Bam.
Let's be
Okay,
off.
so we got 2 new quests here. Oh, Ellis is right here.
That's all of them.
We gave her some stuff. So level 58 and level 60. And level 52. Crusader for Spuds. Let's do that one first.
This time to eat then, no? Tyon, would you have a minute? I'd like to discuss agronomy.
Agronomy.
We can discuss this on our next break over some herbal tea.
I don't know what agronomy is, to be honest. So, as we discussed earlier, we want to teach other colonies how to grow spongy spuds. Count me in. Conflicts over food are tragic. If there's anything we can do to help ease them, we should. I guess places with poor weather or bad crops would owe us a favor. Looks like nobody objects. I mean, this is great and all, but how are you gonna do it? You can't just hand over a spud and call it done. You're right. We need people to be able to teach on site. I'd like Roald and Kite to take care of that. Work with people in charge, listen to what they want. Will do. We'll need to suss out the best colonies for cultivation, and discuss things with the leaders. But the most important thing right now is the soil. Oh yeah, the soil needs earthworm wood, right? I've done some analysis on that front. Colony 4 and Colony Mu fulfill the geological criteria. 2 locations. That'll be tricky for the teachers to handle. How about we narrow it down to 1 right now as a test case? Why don't you pick who will approach first? Let's see. I guess Colony 4 since we're gonna go there. Is that your final answer? They make it sound like there's a right and wrong answer. You know, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, I just checked it, and it seems like you go to different places, but the rewards are the same. So I'll just go to Colony 4. Okay, let's go and talk to the resource spas with Xeon. Appreciated, mate. I hope this works.
I see some relations have changed.
Let's go talk with Solon. We can walk around and see if there are any quests here.
The soil's not too acidic, and it looks to be getting enough moisture.
Yes, soil's good.
Your eyes are literally shining.
He's like, man, I love those farming simulators, man. Give me more of them. Oh, Yord has some new dialogue. Since the incident, a lot of people in the colony are starting to condemn Jeremy for what he did. It's understandable, but it ultimately won't solve anything to drive him to the edge like that. It's all one big mess at the moment, isn't it? Especially given Jeremy's motives. Yeah, I mean, I just want to find a peaceful solution to it all, as a member of the tactician squad.
I see some relations have changed.
Flaren's pretty tough, alright. She holds firm to her fighting spirit, even in the face of Origin. Oh, Origin? Oh, it got mentioned here. And it's so vastly bigger than a Feronis. All I can do is support her so that she doesn't wipe herself out. It's what I've always done. That's what I'll always do.
It's the levelers that Amir fixed up.
Oh.
Looks like it's working.
Oh, that one.
Agni and Levnis is in a Kavesi colony. Only recently it would have been unthinkable.
Oh, such a pain in the ass quest. There's a lot of new dialogue, holy crud. Everyone looking deep in doldrums, please fill up on cuisine of Kukucha and carry on boldly fighting. Yeah, I won't stand in the way of that. Gotta fill an empty tum somehow. Oh, the trio here are here. This Garvel's crew. Those Colony 4 mutters sure like to crack the whip, working us to the snuff and bone. You're telling me the soldiers here have to put up with the crap all this time? Can't believe no one snapped.
Good to add more names.
With the squad I was assigned to, finding's all that I've ever known. How to live in a colony like this? I have no idea. Garvel, looks like you got your stuff bundled up there. You heading out or something? Got told... He's going back to Colony 9. Got told to go transfer to Colony 9. One of the higher-ups wanted me gone, I reckon. Wasn't exactly a friendly neighborhood anyhow. But it's not like it'll make any difference. Oh, they're in Colony 9? I guess we'll see them back in Colony 9. Jeremy. What? You think we got something to talk about? I got nothing. Right, very well. The time to talk is over. Just get out there and make it end. Make an end of it. All this fighting's taking away so much from us already. Oh wow, it seems like he's finally looped all the way to acceptance. Borealis is actually doing pretty well as the acting commander, better than I thought he would anyways. In fact, I don't see why he couldn't just drop the acting part and just accept the title commander, but he won't have it. Yeah, right? Well, that's Borealis for you. He's way more single-minded and stubborn than he looks. I mean, I don't mind if it's humility or hard head, but if Ethel could see him now, I think she'd get a good laugh out of it. Well, if Ethel could see him now... Originally, if I wasn't going to do, like, the colony 1x1 thing, I wanted to do, Ethel's Ascension quest. Because I haven't seen her in so long, and I really liked her character. So I wanted to see how they were going to resolve her character and bring her over to Colony 4. Because that would, God, that would give so many people a heart attack. Acting Commander. The big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as Acting Commander. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. Ethel would never forgive me if I brought it out there. Alright, don't worry about it, mate. You're the kind of stubborn mutter who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right? Oh, we didn't get any quests here. Maybe we'll get some quests when we revive Ethel. Oh, Alessandra also got dialogue. Oh yeah, she helped with the Doran and Bam Bam stuff. I'd known Ethel for a long time, since before they started calling her the Silver Coat. I really thought I knew her better than anyone else, but it looks like I've been proven entirely wrong on that count. In the end, I say it was Bolearis who she had the most influence on.
I see some relations have changed.
If it turns into a large-scale battle, there's sure to be many casualties. The reality is, those can't be avoided. We medics have a duty to keep battling through until the whole of that reality has played out, so be careful out there. Thank you, Alessandra. I hope that you'll remember to take care of yourself too. Hi Sullen, we got some spuds. Sullen, can we talk to you? What's up? I see. You could call them spongy spuds? People can be a little wary about food they're not familiar with. You think it'd be hard to convince them? No. Our colony is battling food shortages right now. If this can take us up a tiny bit closer to solving that, then I'd love you to teach us how to grow them. Could you give us some time to consider? Yes. Thank you. Yes. Let's get back to Colony 9. And then if we go to Colony 9, will we see Garble and crew? Because it said that they were making their way here. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I have a question mark on the map. Oh, there's a question mark here. In Colony Gamma. Well then. That's interesting. We got the Spud news. They're interested. We got them hooked. We came at just the right time. We just got word that someone in Colony 4 wants to learn how to grow potatoes. Oh, that was quick. I was actually about to assign some teachers. I was thinking of leaving this one to Trish and Eastman. Eastman works really hard at the fields, so I think he'll be a good shout. He may be rubbish at expressing himself, but as long as Trish is there, it should be fine. Oh, that's the rest of Kite's crew then. Agreed, they're good choices. So, sorry about the sudden request, but would you help? Yep, leave it in our capable hands. We'll get it done in 2 ticks. What he means is that we'll work very hard, so you don't have to worry. Okay, good to hear. The other thing we have to take into consideration is that it's a food that people aren't familiar with. A bit of a roadblock if no one knows how to cook it, yeah? We could share our favorite recipes. What do you think? Menina! That sounds like the forte of Menina! Menina very well equipped to share goodness of Spongy Spud with world. I'm telling you, give him a quick steam, job's a good one. If friends serious about Spongy Spuds, then higher height of deliciousness can be achieved. Cooking intuition of Menina says so. Okay, then how about this? We could try to find an original recipe suited to that colony. We can find out about the colony's particular tastes, what they're looking for. I think we'll get people on board. I heard they like poison in the food. Yes, that good plan. Menina, all for it. It's weird for you to think about how on board people are with the plan. It just means that people can change, no matter how many terms they get under the belt. Okay, that's enough. So Menina's taking care of the recipes. You can do the asking around then. Good. Let's start gathering data from Colony 4. Man, there's a lot of back and forth for this one. Oh, I forgot. I can check the fields. I saw there were a lot of people here, and yep, the trio is here. Oh, and Layla.
It's really quite magical.
He loves them. Figures Garvel was gonna end up butting heads with the folk around here. Of course, he sucks. Now he's making us look bad by association. Just want to bury my head in the sand.
I see some relations have changed.
With the console gone, at first I didn't really know what to do with myself. I'm not so bothered now, though. Turns out, it's actually kind of fun to find out for myself what I'm capable of. And since Garvo became leader and brought me in, I've really started to see myself in a new light. Do you remember the time when he was like, yes, kill them to feed me? Yes! Okay. Hoop and Garvel. Layla has some really fine sensitivities. I hope she'll be okay around here. What with all the change going around. You gotta watch out for him, mate. Yeah, I will. I don't think Garvel's really fitted for that particular task.
I see some relations have changed.
Colony 9 could be pretty cushy, you know? Looks like everyone's rubbed along nicely together. Tending fields together is a slight better than constant war, I'll tell you that. Hard to believe we're ever embroiled in all that. Garble. So, how you finding life in Colony 9, Garble? It sucks! Well, I'm knee-deep in the mud every snuffing day. Not much of an upgrade from all that sand at Colony 4. That and the lieutenant keeps stopping by to check up on me, like I'm some kind of criminal or something. And you know the worst part? He's just so spark and friendly. Who does he think he is? Grabbing on like he knows us.
Some relations have changed.
Kite does. That is like Kite. He was in his squad. Kite's a real top guy. It's obvious that all the troops in the colony hold him in high esteem. Wonder if I could become a... That's pretty cute. Wonder if I can become a guy like that someday. Oh yeah? Hey, what's with that face you're making? Oh yeah, laugh it up, why don't you? Aww.
Whoa, what's with that
I
one?
see
That
some
was
relations
nice.
have changed.
Back to Colony 4 we go.
This smell.
Come to... Oh, whoa. Oh, my poor growling stomach. Not in my worst nightmares I ever think of bowl of food. Colony 4's food plight. Ah, this is what we need. But come to think of it, I don't know if we ever discovered, like, I forgot which colony Kamarabi belongs to, but we definitely never went there because every colony we pretty much recruited the commander. Imagine that, being able to end the day on a full stomach without eating food that came from the castle. Oh, there we go. The rations barely fill you up at all. I don't even care about the taste, I just wish we could stop feeling hungry for an hour. The food plight. Colony 4's
We'll
food
come round for a
plight.
second.
So about that recipe you've come up with for Colony 4. Market research was very superb. People of Colony 4 want to gourd until Tum Tum is full. They'll have a hard time of getting a high enough yield with soil they've got. The recipe's gonna have to take that into account then, if people are gonna have enough to eat. That's true. Spongy spuds can grow in hundreds and thousands now. So cuisine needs to keep flavor fresh and not let people get tiresome of it. That makes sense. What an ingenious take. So how do we put that into practice? I'll do whatever I... From you? Nothing. Oh. Hey, it's not the end of the world. Image of recipe is like crystal in Manana's mind. Soon is ready for present to Colony 4. Manana have complete faith in abilities. That's great news. Let's get cracking then. Manana, is there anything you need besides spongy spuds? Manana needs 6 spongy spuds, 2 portions of cured army sirloin, 2 sprigs of deodorulagal. Oh, and also 3 drumstick leeks. We can arrange some of that for you. Wow, you are really buzzing about this, aren't you? Quiet lands. I love their little bickering, it's so funny. Once the ingredients are ready, we can unveil Manana's creation to Colony 4. Let's have a look at the fields, and then we can talk to Solon about cooking.
The fields are over there.
The fields.
Cooking hail
Oh, it's super small. Oh yeah, we can see I forgot her name. Eastman and the other girl. Oh wow, it's really coming along, huh? They've managed to get all these seed potatoes in the ground. Went pretty quick with this, with some helping hands. People were eager to help when they found out it was about maintaining a self-sufficient food supply. Now all you need to do is turn them into potatoes. Man, something's wrong with me today. Yeah. Is there something on your mind? Of course, most of our soldiers hope the fields will yield crops too. But we've had other potatoes in rations before, and they weren't good. So some soldiers aren't in favor of this experiment. I know there's a lot to ask of you, so we have some naysayers. Well, we actually have a proposal. Time for Manana to shine. Manana has actually put together a bespoke recipe for you. Oh, how marvelous. Manana, pleased to show. Everyone wash human paw and get ready for cook.
It's time to show you the true power of spongy spuds.
Yes, the true power.
Me out now, man. Down a notch.
No, we must... You don't understand the true power. The true power of
Let's make the
spongy
most of our break,
spuds.
guys.
Let cooking begin.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Oh, thank God we have everything. We have everything in spades, too. Ooh. And ta-da to surprise finish. Tadado. Bon appetit. Like, I don't know if I trust this one. It's good. Whoa, this is amazing. I never knew you could make potatoes taste this way. I could eat this every day of my life. And there's so much. I think this is the first time I've truly been full. With Colony 9's help, we've taken a big step in resolving our food supply issues. We're indebted to you. I'm glad we could be of service. I'm gonna get back to the fields. First, I think I'll try some special spongy potatoes. Surprise. Oh, potatoes. You got 2 ticks then. That's it. Oof, what a slave driver. Now it's exciting to wait for the day of harvest of spongy spuds. That's for sure. Everybody's a wannabe potato farmer here. They're gonna have bigger fields than Colony 9. No competition here. The more potatoes we have, the more peace we'll have. At least that's what I believe. You made a first step today, Xeon. One more step towards your ideal. I've never really thought of it as an ideal. I suppose it is, and maybe it's just a small step in the grand scheme of things. But for me, it's a pretty big one. Quest complete. The Crusader for Spuds. Oh god, there's more. Taos, Tatos.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Tao? Wait, Tao?
Make sure we're well rested.
Why Tao? Oh well, let's discuss.
Could you all come round for a second?
So I've been wondering, between the potatoes from Tao and the potatoes from Colony 9, which do you think is tastier? Friend Lance Noah upon ultimate question. Not even close. See, for my money, the Tao spud is the best. It's got that sweetness and that little taste that lingers. I'm not sure myself. I think I might prefer Colony 9 ones. They don't fall apart as easily. I like that they're a bit more solid. I suppose I'd have to go with Tao's. No deep reason though. Yeah, I don't know that I can choose. For me, Tao gets the edge, I guess? I haven't really thought about it too deeply either. They were just good, I think. Riku have soft spot for Colony 9 potato after witness struggle of Xeon to grow, eating illicit feeling of sympathy. You make a good point. Alright, Xeon gets my vote too then. Well, that's got nothing to do with the taste anymore, does it? Please to wait. Man, I need 3 days to consider question inadequate that. It really wasn't that kind of question. For the spuds. For the spud!
Let's move on.
A chance encounter. Let's go see how Ellis is doing. Ah, we're going to Legarte prison. Back to jail we go. Okay, we gotta search for her. Okay, green dot. Here we go. That was easy. Oh wait, that's not it. No, I was wrong. I tricked myself. Okay. How are people inside the castle doing right now? They're in great. Oh, whoops. They're in great spirits, actually. Mostly, they're preparing for the final battle, repairing the castle. Lost Numbers have been lending us a hand as well. That's something we could never have dreamed of, not long ago. I'll admit, I'm pleased things are like this. Oh, I see her. She's that little green dot next to the quest symbol. I didn't notice it at first glance. Well, that seems like a broken loveness. Ellis! Huh? What are you doing here? We heard that you've been away from the colony for a while, so we came to look for you. What did you come all the way out here for alone? Alone for? Blech. A Nopon caravan told me that there's a good place to grow plants around here. I thought I could take a load of the soil and bring it back to fertilize the fields in Colony 9. But now I'm finally here, ready to bring back the soil. I was tired from the long journey, and I made a mistake with the controls. Yeah, looks that way. Riku, you're up. As if Riku have choice. Oh! Someone's there. I can hear footsteps. The voices came from this way. Oh. Oh, Mwamba! Oh, it's you. Just give us a heart attack, why don't you? Wait. Mwamba? It can't be. You're alive? Ellis, the thing is... Blah 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 blah. I'll call me Omega. Blah blah blah. I can't believe something like that could happen. It's weird to think that Mwamba standing here isn't the Mwamba I knew. But I'm glad I got to meet him again. Ellis, our resident fairball says we'll need to swap some pots out, but it should be fine. I like how they commented on Mwamba, like brought him back. The loveness we came in is nearby. We should have some spare pots to give you. Thank you. Why did you come here? Hope's Rest is rich in resources, so we came looking to see what we can find. The city's full of people who go out of prison like me, and a big surge in population isn't easy to cope with. And let me help you out in return for fixing this up. We're game 2. That'd be great. So, okay, so what we need from you is stave petals, titanic beehives, and sody stones. If you can get 10 of each, we'd be set. You think you can manage that? We sure can! Oh god, there's more quests, more side quests. No. Honestly,
Mind you don't drop it, yeah?
the idea that this is only like the beginning. Oh, whoa, what's this? Hey, I forgot what voice I gave Mwamba. It's been so long. Oh, Mwamba, what's up? Riggy said I should help you guys out. So here's what we found so far. 10 stave petals. Oh, so you decided to transfer to our salvage corps? Wonderful. Huh? Alright! I forgot. Mwamba was like, this is gonna be my last battle before I tell the commander I want to go to a different corps because I don't want to fight anymore. We be sure to work you hard. Too right. Come on, lads, give me a break. Are you used to living in the city yet? I'm getting there. Monica and the others have done a lot for us. Me and Hacked, you know. That's good. I wonder why his memories haven't come back like Miyabi's. Yeah! Play your music. Yeah, well, when you think about how they died, that's probably for the best. I think so too. That is true, I guess.
This is what we were
Okay.
after.
So Mwamba gives that portion. I'll probably get the other portions at the other areas, so nice. Will you also give us 8 of these? Come on, Hacked. You were our buddy even though I never knew you. Hey, Hacked! We'll go salvaging with you. Sure. So much already found. Hack Genius Researcher. Mwamba's the genius. He told me all the tricks. Can I ask you to take the stuff I can't carry? A pleasure of us to help. You got 7. Are you friends with Mwamba? Yeah, we've been through a lot together. He's one of those guys who takes people under his wing, you know? Huh. It seems like he's getting on well in the city. It seems so. It always stayed with me how we couldn't save him from D. We know it isn't him, but I'm glad that this time we got to save him too. As am I.
I see some relations.
I didn't expect this Colony 4 quest to be like kind of a conclusion to like the Colony Omega stuff with Mwamba and Hacked. I thought we were just gonna see them in a colony in the city and talk with them, maybe a quest there, but not from Colony 4. But this is really nice. This is Ellis. Okay, here's what I managed to find. 6 of these. One more push and that should be it. Whoa, we've picked up loads. Mwamba lent us a hand. Haha, he's a born salvager. He's still Mwamba, memories are not. I found the place where he was killed, just by total chance. There was equipment left behind, scattered all over the place. It's still hard to remember. The truth is, when I crashed the Levenus, I was distracted. Thinking of him. So I was really surprised to see him. Oh, Ellis. He's doing okay, right? That's what he said. And that's good. I'm glad. Alright, we've gotten all the things. Okay, back to the Levenus we are. And this will be the end. It's the quest ending music. All fixed. Yep, thank you so much. I owe you one. Everyone's probably out of their minds with worry, so I better get back to Colony 9 straight away. Not going to chat with Mwamba? It's fine. He doesn't know me anyways. It would just make me sad. I got to see him smile one more time. That's enough. I mean, think about it. If it was the Mwamba I knew, he'd have hit his time long ago. Right. I'm just glad that this time I could say goodbye properly. Oh, true. He was like a month left, and technically, at the very least in our timeline, it's been over a month because we rotted in the prison for a month. Hey, are you going already? Yep, I've got my own stuff I need to be getting back at home. Ah, shame. You're from the same colony as Noah and the others, right? Right. I guess I'll see you next time then. You will? Yeah, me and Hacked have been talking about taking a trip when things have got calmed down, seeing the world. And we decided our starting point would be Colony 9. You did? And I'll be waiting to say hi when you come. Good. See you then, Ellis. See you, Mwamba. Quest complete. A chance encounter. Ellis safely returned to Colony 9 in her repaired Levenus. She's looking forward to a reunion with Mwamba.
I see some relations have changed.
That was really good. I'm glad we had that. Next place in the A tier region. I think the only other colony here is Colony Gamma, which has a question mark, which also has me intrigued.
Senna, Colony Gamma, is it?
Yep. Oh, right, we have Miyabi here.
Miyabi? It's safe here, I promise. Hey, Miyabi, how did you get into cooking in the first place? I learned from Boxy. She's a really good teacher.
I wonder if we'll... Wait. Was Senna and Mio and Miyabi part of Gamma before going to Omega? Or were they... I thought there was a different colony, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Not good at remembering this stuff. Just gonna look around and see if there are any eyes at the moment. If not, we'll head straight into the question mark. Okay, so I honestly did not find anything I can interact with. So, we will be going straight into the question mark. I wonder what it could be. It probably has something to do with Teach, because he's important. But, like, I generally don't know. We don't have any hero quests. Uni, can you spare a moment? Well, why, if it isn't Eudora, what's up? There's something I wanted to ask. You used to be a healer, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I'm a jack of all trades since I joined Ouroboros, though. So then, did you know a lot of stuff about medicine and treatment and stuff? I remember the basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I just know the minimum amount to be a healer. Why? Do you want to be a healer? Not a healer exactly. Promise you won't laugh at me if I tell you. I want to be a doctor! Eh? I want to be a military doctor. Well, yep. You want to be a military doctor? I knew it. It's weird, isn't it? No, my bad. That's not what I meant. It's just a bit surprising coming from you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone thinks I'm just like Foots and Nagumo. Probably just because I'm on the same team as them. Whenever I mention I actually want to be a doctor, Foots just makes fun of me and Nagumo is annoying about it. Well, they suck. Foot sucks. Oh, right. That sounds tough, love. I've been studying in secret, but there's only so much self-study you can do. Oh, I get it. That's why you came to me for answers. But still, I'm not sure I'd really be much of use to you. Sorry, love. No, please. I should be the sorry one. Thank you for listening anyways. Tyon will probably know more. Ah, poor Claude. Yuzora's request.
I see some relations have changed.
Yuzora's request. Oh, required hero
Let's lay out the
Teach.
facts.
Oh yeah, Teach is a healer. What? Hey Teach, can I bend your ear? Seems like Yuzora wants to be a medical doctor. Oh my, that's the first I've heard of it. Apparently, she's been studying by herself, but she's finding it difficult. Isn't there anyone who could teach her? I feel like I'm giving her a different accent. Oh well. I think I might just have the solution. Oh really? We can try to find a special instructor in the field, outside of the colony. Ah yes, I've heard of such a system. There's no shame in asking others to fill in when nobody has the experience. Knowledge is power after all. In this case, we should try and find someone who's also a medical doctor. I'm trying to think if we know any doctors. Maybe Alessandra from 4? Oh yeah, her. I think she might have her hands full with some other work, but there's no harm in asking. I'll accompany you then. I should be there on behalf of Colony Gamma, so that it all goes through the proper channels. Okay then, it's settled. Let's go and see Alessandra. I would have gone to the city and spoken with Hollis, but okay. Special instructors, level 61. And we're going to Colony for quite a bit. Alessandra. People here probably have new dialogue for like the potatoes, but yeah, I'll take a look around when we have Ethel on our team. Oh dear, do you have an upset stomach? You look perfectly healthy to me. You're right, I'm full of beans. Beans! We have to ask you something, or we have something we want to ask you about, Alessandra. Delighted to meet you. My name is Teach. Teach? Oh, you're from Colony Gamma, right? Forgive me for rudely imposing, but Mio and her friends said I might be able to ask a favor of you. Okay, I understand. You're very enthusiastic about teaching, aren't you, Commander? What do you think? Would you be able to share your experiences and expert techniques with our Yuzora? I totally agree with your principles, and I have nothing against helping you out even though you're an Agnian colony. Oh, well then. However, if I leave the colony grounds, it's a different story. I lead the medic team. I can't leave my post. Well, Yuzora can just come here, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Instead, I can send my teammate Maybach as a substitute. He's not the most experienced of us, but he knows what it takes to be a military doctor. Would that be okay? Yes, I have absolute faith in your recommendation. We'd be very grateful for your support. Thank you, Alessandra. You've been a great help. It's no problem. We are indebted to you after all. I'll go and talk to Maybach. Feel free to come along. Hello, Maybach. Blah 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 blah. We're kicking your ass all the way to Colony Gamma. So with that said, I'd like you to take a trip to Colony Gamma. You got it, Captain. You got it, Captain. Actually, hold on a second. Do you have a problem with that? Not a problem exactly, but isn't Colony Gamma an Agnian colony? Not to worry. Our flame clock has been destroyed. We're in the same position as you. That means there's no chance of them causing you any harm, Maybach. There should be no issue. I understand your logic, but... You're an excellent assistant, but a little dependent on me sometimes. This would be a great chance for you to get some worldly experience. Captain Alessandra! I'm scared! I don't want to do it! Okay, I understand. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much. We welcome you to our colony with open arms. Do your best, Maybach. Say hello to the little fledgling doctor from me. Yes, Captain. Maybach, moving out. Yuzora, we got a doctor for you. Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuzora. We brought someone for you. Uni? What's going on? What do you mean you brought someone for me? You say you want to be a military doctor, right? So I brought you one. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, Maybach is a friend of ours. There's nothing to be scared of. So, what's going on? You said you hit a wall studying alone to become a doctor, right? I can't help you, but this guy can. You can ask him anything you like. You really went out of your way for me. Thank you, Uni. You're the new recruit that wanted to become a doctor, right? Oh yes, my name is Yuzora. Hello, Yuzora. I'm Maybach. Nice to formally meet you. Nice to meet you too. Let's get started then. Is there anything you want to ask me? Yes, I'd like to know about the medical approach to treating different symptoms. Ah, yes. Okay, that's a pretty broad topic, depending on your progress so far. First, let's start with the case study. And I'm off. That's out of my league. Looks like those two are gonna get along great. I imagine she'll be fine to leave in Maybach's hands. I just hope that her determination bears fruit. By the way, Uni, thank you once again for all this. You took notice of Yuzora's real goals and made every effort to help her. As Gamma Commander, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. Nah, it's fine. She came up and asked me. How could I say no? I want to help. Though actually, Maybach's the helpful one, not me. Bum 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 bum. Special instructors. Replacing Alessandra, Maybach hit it off immediately with the studious Yuzora. She won't have any problems qualifying as a doctor at this rate.
I see some relations have changed.
If only it were that easy in real life. There are really little NPCs to talk with in this colony, which is always kind of surprising. But it seems like we might actually be done with Colony Gamma. Yeah, I think we're done with Colony Gamma. I can't see anything so far. Look at that flame clock. It's so close. Actually, on that note, I need to see the affinity chart. Are we 5 stars with anyone yet? Colony Gamma is so close. Oh my god. God. Colony 4 is also so close. Colony 9 is further away for some reason. You know, I've just accepted that I'm probably not gonna get any of these at rank 5. Maybe I'll do some more post-game or something. I don't know. There are no more colonies in the full A-tier region, so let's check out the Forest region. We already checked out Colony 4, and if we ever have more stuff, we'll go back. The only other colonies here I remember are Colony Iota, as well as Colony 30. And oh right, Colony 30, we have the thing with Doric. We'll do Iota first, just because I feel like Doric's gonna be a pain. Go to the storage warehouse first, just to, you know, touch base there. Oh, we have some new dialogue, though. It doesn't seem like we have any quests. Ryza and Shell. I've been wondering for a while now, but why don't you delegate bodyguard duties to your subordinates? That would free you up in places other than here. Are there some kind of special considerations in play, perhaps? I'd only remind her of the past. Accomplices share no future, only pain. Thank you for saving Dame Alex.
I see some relations have changed.
The time of reckoning, it's near. Leave the colony to me. I've made my peace with my fate. Take care of Dame Alex. Wow, so everyone knows about Origin now. So Dame Alex officially told us her age. Wow. Finally started to realize there's no meaning in living a lie, eh? Oh, there are some quests. I see an eye right here. Peekaboo. So, like, I've been seeing different requests coming in from the same requester. Wait, are there all the requests in a sequence? Whoa, so that's how you're meant to read it. Collectopedia version 2.0.
The current Iota commander looks rather capable.
Yes.
Alexandria's methods have their pros and cons, but I agree she gets results.
So Ionius is a pretty messed up place right now, huh? Still, I reckon I can make myself useful and learn something around here. We're all working till we're blue in our faces. Our guys are crazy good at snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And then, when the battle's won, we're gonna need people who can think of a plan and follow through. Not to blow me own trumpet, but I think I could fill them boots. Like, I guess I want to get Colony 30 peeps to do more of what they like, because if they're happy, I'm happy. Hey, listen to me for a moment. Lorben just invited me along to to join in with his secret training. Huh? Looks like his own secret training regimen. For real? Yeah, when I asked him what the secret to his strength was, he said if I really want to know, we could do it together. He said we'll be doing the training at Elsie Spout, and to come in clothes that we don't mind getting wet. I'm just feeling a bit weird about the whole thing. Do you think maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe? Oh god, oh. Levi Lord Imperio, Perilwing Ryoho, Kilocorn Grandeps, Dreadworms Ziont. What are you mumbling about there? Sound like names of some monsters. Verily, those are the names of the fiercest and most formidable fiends that roam with impunity somewhere within our world. If one were to fell them, they'd be surely known as the most formidable of Ionius. Perhaps you'd take the challenge. Oh no, they're gonna be super secret duper bosses. I can't. Agnes Castle is liberated, at last. We cleared away the old, and the fresh buds of the new are poking up through the soil. That's what it feels like. The new era Dame Alex had dream of is just around the corner. Oh, there's part 2. Have you seen this Collectopedia card? I have. Whoever thought to use it to send messages around is a genius.
And now we know things.
Alexandria. Did you come to check up on me? It's fine. Everyone's here. If you're taking on Zed, then you need to give it everything. It's a pivotal battle. Everything is riding on it. If we get it right, we'll be able to look back and laugh when it's all over. Okay, so we have one quest for Colony Iota. Yep, it's a quest. Alexandria is a required hero. We haven't done any fighting yet, though. Everyone's going on about the Collectopedia cards, aren't they? They're an absolute hit, as you can see. I could shed a tear. I'm so moved. It's still possible to game the system by choking off the supply and making a monopoly of it. More and more swindlers have started to do just that. So Quotia and I are trying to work out how to keep them in check. Are you getting anywhere with that? Not particularly. No matter how thorough we are, we can't predict every possible move they'll make. And even if we could, there'd be a limit to what we could do. Not even Colony Iota can keep an eye on all of Ionius. I can't imagine Sekoshi is happy about that. Correct. It's been mentally taxing to say the least, and there's still no end in sight. But you're not just turning a blind eye to it, right? You're working hard to change things, even if it's difficult. Oh, don't think such noble things of me. I'd just rather not live in a world where such unorthodox measures can flourish. See, that right there is why Sekoshi sticks around with you. And so will we. Let's get to the point. What can we help you with? You really... Alexandria, are you crying? No, dust in my eye. I'll look into the matter immediately. Let's go and visit Sequoia. Bearing fruit. This looks like it might be a longer quest. Bearing fruit is level 66. I think that's the highest quest we've gotten so far. It's even higher than our current level.
Just something in my eye, all right?
Yeah, sure, yeah. You tell yourself that.
But I'm glad you're feeling better now.
Sequoia. Still don't know if I'm saying her name right. I'm probably butchering it. What now? Someone's in a huff. If you're here to mess around, then spare me. I'm busy. You wound me. We come to help you, actually. Didn't you want someone to do some on-site inspections? Next time, leave with that. We have one problem. Rowland of Colony Tau. He suddenly made it the habit of going out to collect Levnis pots, often, and they're running a surplus. And what's his usual inclination? Nothing but food provisions. fancies himself a bit of a gourmet. So to suddenly turn around and start collecting huge amount of these pots, it's fishy, no doubt about it. Okay, I was like, did I say no doubt about it or no doubt about it? The question is Roland doing it to inflate prices or to prepare for a battle? Hang on, someone's clearly got the wires crossed. No way would Colony Tau be involved in shady business like that. Well, let's verify it at the source. I suspect the flow of goods isn't the only thing that's changing. You know, you can't just be looking at this from the surface level, yeah? I know, there must be a deeper cause. I wonder what could affect such an immediate and thorough change. Be careful, Dame Alex. Just Alex is fine, as I told you before. I'll be sure to deliver a good report. Looking forward to reading it. What could cause such a weird change? I suppose she's well placed to find out, the weirdo. Better keep that to myself. What are you doing, Roland? Tell me now. Oh god, we're gonna get a lot of Colony Tau stuff. No! Roland, can we talk? You've been recently asking for Levnis pots on the Collectopedia. Oh yeah, do you want some? Would you consider handing them over? Ha ha ha, sorry, can't right now. Colony 30's mechanics are pretty desperate for them. As soon as they're collected, they get used right up. Colony 30, so that's why you're collecting pots? Yep. It seems like they were having problems, so I thought I'd give them a hand. Oh, I see. Have I done something wrong? Not at all, don't worry. Thank you for the chat. Tyon, I have a proposal. Would you help Zuza in Colony 30 with her Collectopedia? I can do that, certainly, but would you care to tell me why? I want to check up on something. If I'm right, something quite interesting is going on. Let's discuss at the canteen there once you're done.
Alexandria, this is something interesting. What's this about exactly?
Doric!
I can't say for sure, but it doesn't look to be anything bad.
Giga Doric!
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Alright. So she said Zuza, if I recall. Right here. She needs Scarlet Lychees.
Just had to persevere.
Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. She just needed lychees, whatever. Just as I thought. The Scarlet Lychee Zuza was looking for happens to be Philly's favorite. Philly's the captain who left Philly's the captain who left Colony Iota, isn't he? It's hardly what you'd call a balanced diet, but it's all he ever eats. I wonder what would happen if we sent him to the other colony. Forgot which one it was. Was it Colony 4? I'm sure he's getting along just fine in Colony 30. You look chuffed with yourself. To be brutally honest, I only came up with the Collectopedia cards with my own benefit in mind. All I ever wanted was to keep an eye on enemy movements and resource flows to turn the tide of war in my favor. The cards were nothing but a pure self-indulgence on my part. And now? Well, now the results speak for themselves, don't you think? Look at all the people they benefit. They've blossomed into something far greater than their creator's design. Calling out Alexandria and Ouroboros. Do you copy? Please respond. Is that Sequoia? Hopefully good news by the sound of it. Well, we've got a little event on our hands is all I'll say. We're a little short-handed. Can you head to Colony Iota's base entrance? Understood. Sounds like something's happened back at the colony. We better hurry. Wonder what it is.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
A Kavesi container. What would it be doing here?
Kavesi container. Oh, that's where it was. I couldn't see because of the blinding light that is the quest indicator. Well, this is quite the present. To whom do we owe our gratitude? It's gotta be the person they sent to Colony 30, I'm assuming. No idea. It just dropped from the sky. We're currently verifying the contents. Wow. All hands! Intercept formation now! That won't be necessary. We'll handle this. Valdi's like, I sent you a mecha friend! Devesi Armadillo. Level 68. Okay, this thing is almost dead. What is this? I feel like it's not meant to be hostile. Ooh, fuck. I knew it, Valdi. Wait. No, Mecha Friend. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Valdi, what are you? I'm here to see you. I just perfected Cyber Chum. Cyber Chum. Oh my god, I can't believe I was right. Actually, no, that was the only thing it could be. You see, and I wanted you to be the first one to see him in all its glory. Oh, now I think about it, it was like the Agni and Levnis, but it was the color palette was different. It was Confessi color palette. Who's Cyber Chum? Oh, you mean this Levnis? Yeah, I revamped the design a bit. Gambert lent me a hand with it too. Thought it might come in handy if you're ever in a jam, Alexandria. Yes. Just like that robo-buddy of yours, your friend always seems to be surprising me. I guess the control circuit still needs some calibrating. Sorry for the shock. It's weird because it ran like an absolute dream in the test run. Hold on. How did you even deploy it here? Colony 30 shouldn't have access to these kinds of supplies. Oh, I built the launch equipment from scratch. After all that hassle Q caused, poor Alex. And all that supplies Colony Iota has been sharing with us. I just want to give something back, you know? Did you, by any chance, get the parts from Colony Tau? Not just Tau. Colony 4 and Colony Lambda provided too. And that's not all. Colony Gamma gave us a hand as well. Colony 9 contributed also. Colony Mu helped us out too. Colony 11 even chipped in. This is sounding a lot like Dork. Basically, everyone pitched in, and the work was finished in no time flat. You collaborated with other colonies? Yeah, the Collectopedia card made it easy. Frictionless trade. And you came up with them, didn't you? That's such a genius idea. I'm in awe. Total gobsmacked. That makes two of us, mate. You too, Lance? Hey, we should start a club. Oh, pack that in. And thus she made the internet. And Amazon. This whole thing is just really bizarre. Dame Alex? Chickadee, I thought I was doing all this to see what life looks like from the outside, unbound by rules. But perhaps I only want to see how people change. We have been indoctrined to fight all our lives, yet still there's a warmth in us that remains. Think then about how the world might change. Were we to share that warmth? That's what I want to see. I want to like it all. I want to like people. I want to like the world. That's it, right there. Your face right now is always what I've wanted to see. I'm so glad. We're finally seeing things in the same light. Oh, this is only the beginning, I'm sure. But it's up to us to maintain and foster these relationships. I want to see more of these bright, auspicious scenes. And I'll be right by your side all the way. You have to do more than that. You have to aim to surpass me. I will. And I'll continue to grow myself. Just as you all are. Quest complete. Bearing fruit. Alexandria's Collectopedia card scheme has begun to connect people and colonies like never before.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Aw, that was That was really good. That was a really good quest. And it was so funny how Valdi just showed up like, yep, it was me.
Looks like
wait. No, it's what was it? A RoboChomp? I forgot already. It was
colony relations have changed.
Okay, so what's our relationship to this colony now, or the affinity? So in Colony Iota, a lot of these I'm just not going to be able to get the 5th star. I think I have to get more reputation by doing more of the flute stuff, the off-seer stuff. Can't think of anything else. Oh right, there was also the. Oh my god, how could I forget? There are the Collectopedia cards.
We just had to persevere.
Okay, I'll just do a bunch of these real quick. I just noticed when I fulfilled Colony 9, number 9s for Colony 0, she was like, I didn't really ask for help, so it's not like I'm thanking you. Okay, I just did a bunch of these Collectopedia cards. I wonder if any of them has bumped me up to... I was wondering if any of them bumped me up to... Yes! Rank 5! I got rank 5 with Colony 4. And Colony 9? Oh, so close. Oh my god, Gamma's so close. You know what? I'm gonna go back. What?
It's looking complete.
You got something. Alright, 28 affinity. Did we get it? Oh god, come on. How much EXP you want me to get? Yeah, we did it. We got Shiny Hunter. I don't even know what these do, to be honest. Colony 0 is surprisingly far. We're already at 4 out of 5 stars. Sigma's dead. Omega's dead. Nopon Caravan is surprisingly close. The Agadis Castle is far. Oh, and we actually get Nia here. I wonder what will happen if we go to Keva's Castle. Nope, still fake Melia. Colony 11 is... We haven't really done much there. Colony Tau is at, Oh, wow, you can see all the arrows. Is at 5 stars. Lambda's getting there. We haven't visited, but Colony 30 should be close, but not quite. Colony Iota is really close too. I feel like we should be done with Colony Iota and Colony 9. I'll feed them some more stuff from the Collectopedia to reach the final steps. Alright, Iota is 5 out of 5. Colony 9 is really close. Yes, we did it for Colony 9. Cool, and these should show up in our party skills if I recall. So affinity bonus. So we got Silent Steps, which... Oh, monster detection range. Shiny Hunter. Oh, that's what that does. Who gets the last speed jogger? I really want that because, man, it's annoying. Ah, it's the city. We'll have plenty of quests in the city, I'm sure. But I think that is enough for us today. We continued a little bit with the main story, found out that we need to get some parts in order to build a ship to travel to Origin. Oh man, you can see all the bonds going up. All this, oh man, it feels good. But it seems like we're gonna have to do a lot of collecting for that, so I just kind of want to tackle all the side stuff. We tackled a bunch of colonies, notably Colony 9, Gamma, and Iota. And you know what? I'll park right in front of Colony 30 because that's probably where I'll want to go next. Colony 30 has always got a bunch of stuff ready for us. I'm not exactly sure what to expect here, but maybe we'll finish Dork for the next one. I wonder if a question mark will appear.
Some relations have changed.
No question mark. I guess we haven't really proc the thing for Dork. Zuza. Billy from Colony Iota is a real character. Never stops to think before he opens his gob. When I asked him why he was going traveling, he just said he wanted to see the sights. A 10th termer's won'ts, I guess. So I gave him a little something. Something I don't think he'd seen before. He looked over the moon. Maybe I didn't see it right, but I think I even glimpsed a few teardrops? All that over a tiny little thing? I wonder what I stirred up in him that made him react like that. I bet we're gonna see some eyes because it's chapter 7. We're gonna have to finish Doric. If we don't finish Doric now, I guess we could continue with the main story a little bit, but it should be pretty much done. I can't think of any other prereqs. Yep. Alright, there's an eye over there in that corner. But we'll tackle that stuff next time. We'll hit up some more colonies, finish off the Fornus region, go to Pentalis region to Colony Lambda and Tau, and kind of make the cycle until we get all the way back to Colony Omega, or rather, Colony Zero. And, you know, I'm kind of sorry that we're just kind of continuing side content stuff, but I really do want to experience as much of the game as I can. And, it seems like getting the stuff to get ready to go to Origin is going to be like the final stuff. We're literally going to the final boss. So I thought I'd tackle everything else before then, including all the side quests and all the Ascension quests. But yeah, we'll start tackling that next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!